Alright, review time, and today I have the review Shot All to Hell, Jesse James, The Northfield Raid, and the Wild West's Greatest Escape by Mark Lee Gardner. This book was published by William Morrow in July of 2013, but I think it was first published in March of 2013. This book has 320 pages, and it has 71 ratings on Goodreads. Of course, this is partially about Jesse James. Jesse James is the main person, but of course Jesse James is the big name that a lot of people know, especially after the movie The Assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford. But this book is not about that part of his life at all. His early part of his life, essentially, the event that took the course for his rise to notoriety, infamy, or fame, essentially. It's not necessarily about Jesse James. It's about, the James brothers and the younger brothers and their one really botched attempt to rob a bank. It does a good job of really kind of setting the stage and trying to dramatizing the time and the life and the reality of the drama around, robbing trains and robbing banks and how they did it and how the authorities were going about trying to find who these people are and going after them and trying to prosecute them. So it pretty much talks about the Northfield raid, in which is their most botched bank robbing job, essentially. The younger brothers and the James brothers and a few other people tried to rob a bank, but ended up just not even really getting as much money as they thought they would, and also killing quite a few people, which set about at the time, the largest manhunt for this group of bank robbers. Their attempts to escape, how they escaped, how the interactions that these people had with people as they were trying to escape, or people that had met them. The author, Gardner, he obviously takes a lot of letters and he takes a lot of accounts, and he's very open with the fact that the James brothers were very successful because they lied all of the time. They lied about everything, so you can't really trust what they said. So the author is trying to piece together who these people interacted with and trying to figure out who do they talk to, which person, fill in the gaps of what must have happened. And he probably took a little bit of poetic license, but it doesn't seem like he took that much. A lot of it's very believable. It's very, very interesting. Definitely in the middle part of this, it's definitely like a movie. This book could definitely easily be turned into a movie and be very cinematic and gripping and action-packed. I did like it, not necessarily that into the Wild West, but this book did actually hold my interest, and it was interesting. And there are a few parts that were kind of funny, especially at the trial. There was one last line that cracked me up, actually. And interesting thing, at this time, women couldn't vote, but they could, vote for the death penalty. It's just so weird. So I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars. I thought I was going to have to give it a 3 out of 5 stars, but it did really pick up, especially in the middle. I felt the beginning dragged on a little bit, but it definitely picked up in the middle. It definitely got action-packed, and, are they going to catch him? Aren't they? How are these guys going to get away? How are these guys going to get caught? If you're interested in this time period, this figure, this part of American history, I definitely do recommend this. That is my review for Shot All to Hell. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Talk to you guys later. Bye.